So, if you're going to go online, why might you consider using a marketplace? Yeah, does everyone know what I mean when I refer to a marketplace? Something like eBay, yeah? Amazon, what's the new one that's just floated? Alibaba, if you're interested in China. Seems to be growing, but that would again be for a particular market, serving the needs of China. You see, because the one thing that they do, and saves you a fortune, is attract traffic. 16 million visitors in the UK a month go to eBay. That's quite a lot of traffic. 15% share of total UK online shopping spend goes through eBay. This is big business. I don't know what the profit figures are for eBay. I should look them up. June 2013, there were 60 million live listings on eBay, and that was tripled since 2009. If you were here for my first presentation, remember that selling stuff online was one of the major pastimes of being in the UK? 98% of UK millionaire businesses, this is businesses that make more than £1 million of turnover through eBay, do it by exporting. And they're exporting to places like the USA, Australia, Germany, France. And there could be a lot of selling British stuff, I think, in there. Yeah? So selling computer parts isn't really going to fit. Amazon's a bit harder to get at the numbers. But merchant accounts on Amazon account for something like 39% of sales globally, which we saw, what were they? 39 billion or something last year. The business grew by 27% in 2012. So a huge footfall again, 3 million visitors daily. So these people can get you huge amounts of footfall in the UK. Yeah, in the UK. They make trading easy. So not only do they provide you with this huge flow of people coming to your door, they're set up so that you can take part. Yeah? Many traders lack marketing experience. Remember what I said before? It's the barriers to entry are virtually zero, and there's loads of people taking a punt. And by people taking a punt, I mean non-businesses. In other words, people sort of flogging a few bits and pieces out of their bedrooms. Marketplaces attract thousands of people, millions of people every month, and give those people a platform from which to trade. It's a proven technology. It's got everything you'd want around it. All the means of listing it, making it look professional, all the customer feedback stuff, the automated emails, all of that is all built in. Very sophisticated platforms. And many people, interestingly enough, many businesses with their own existing websites, and by that I mean e-commerce platforms, use eBay and Amazon because of the amount of traffic that they pull in. So these marketplaces have huge benefits. Very, very low startup costs, a huge captive market that they're pulling in every month. They've already got all the payment options integrated into them, PayPal, credit card, all the rest of it. It's all there. You don't have to worry about building a website where that's put in. It just comes as part of what you buy into. If you use eBay, you've got either auction or fixed price, which can be interesting. They also come with things like fraud protection, which is often something that tips more inexperienced traders over the line. Suddenly you get a fraud case going on when you weren't making a lot of margin anyway, and you're tipped completely into the red. There's a vibrant merchant community on many of these platforms. What's that? I mean, like our customer forum, but for merchants on eBay. You can talk to other merchants about what they're doing, what's good, what's bad, and all the rest of it. And with the likes of Amazon, they offer you, obviously it's at a cost, but even distribution services. So you can buy their space in their warehouse. You can use their picking and packing. You can pay for that. But marketplaces also have issues. Makes them sound like they're sort of petulant teenagers, doesn't it? Costs. You'll be charged a listing fee. Every time you even want to sell something, you'll get charged for it. And every time you make a transaction, there'll be a charge for it as well. Control. There are policies and procedures to follow, and if you don't, they'll come down on you pretty damn hard, to the extent they'll do some fairly nasty things, and can do some fairly nasty things. It has to be said, these things really happen because people are aware of what they're up against. But they do reserve the right, and it is not that this has never happened before. It is fiercely price competitive. There's virtually no barriers to entry, and people have a punt. They come in, they price a ridiculously low margin because they haven't understood the true cost of trading online, and we'll look at that some more in a moment. And they are basically selling at a loss. They're just accumulating it slowly over time. The key differentiator is price, but one thing you can sell online is availability. If you've got particular products that you know you've got competitors you have stocking problems with, if you've got better availability, that can sometimes win for you as well. So those are your two main differentiators. It's not who you are, it's have you got it and does it cost? Is it there or thereabouts on price? And this leveraging back traffic, quite a lot of these experienced websites come in and use it in the hope that because all this footfall is coming to their eBay site, they'll be able to spring it back to their own site. It doesn't happen. People are using the marketplace for the benefit of the marketplace. They like the fact that they can wander around and select which trader that they want to be. Do I want to go and look at your website? No. No, I'm not interested in that. You're probably going to have more expensive prices on things that if I went on eBay, I could find cheaper anyway. And Amazon has been noted and does regularly, yeah, one of the best-selling items that we've got, we'll do that. Yeah, and Amazon itself can become a competitor.
They almost use retailers to test the water.
Yeah, you pay for it.
My own customers.
Yeah, you pay for it. But what's interesting with that as well, they still can't make any money on it.
No, they can't.
0.6 of 1% in 19 years average profit return. Crazy. So, yeah, legions, literally legions of naive businesses, inexperienced sellers coming online and taking a punt. Excessively low price in genuine ignorance that it's the right thing to do. Because I'm starting up. They lose money and they close after 6 to 12 months. The problem is for every one that goes down, another one pops up. So what there is just this incessant climate of low pricing. So the issue with marketplaces is that they will be really price competitive. Very, very price competitive, and typically 25% lower than you would see elsewhere, which is quite a large difference. All of that aside, you're going to do e-commerce, how can you be a successful trader? Because people do it, and it does work for them.